Get up, get up, get up. It's Sunday, y'all. If you celebrate the Sabbath, if you celebrate the Lord's Day, today is the Lord's Day. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Let's talk about this black ass news while you were sleeping. I tried to record this video. Like, I didn't mean to go live. Like, I tried to record this video like 5 times and it just was not working out. So I said, let me go ahead and get on here, jump on live. Who do we have joining us this morning? Come on in and say hello. Come in the room. Come in the room and say hello. Say good morning. Let's get this black ass news started though, y'all. So I'll get it started before the people come. Let's go ahead and get it started. What is the latest? What's really going on? We made it to Sunday, child. We made it to Sunday. Like I said, have said before, I wasn't so sure. Monday, I wasn't so sure, right? That man that folks elected to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue is trying to send us all to hug Jesus, Devontae Christ, like World War III, literally about to pop off. But the black ass news, the update is that yesterday, U.S. and Iranian officials met in Pakistan. They went to Islamabad. Child, they had a 21-hour meeting. Now, I don't know if snacks were involved. I don't know if they like got a chance to sleep, if there were snacks or whatever. But child, they came out of that meeting and nothing was done. JD Vance, that man that y'all elected, sent JD Vance, the vice president, to talk to the Iranian, folks, their elected officials, and it did not go well. Did not go well. The U.S. came with their list of demands, and JD Vance said, yeah, they didn't agree to anything, and he left. Meanwhile, Iran is like, look, I thought you said it was a negotiation. How you gonna come and do a negotiation when it's only your terms? And yeah, so that really did not go well, y'all. It did not go well at all. If y'all remember correctly, if you've been watching this channel, you'll know that Tuesday was a deadline that man gave Iran to reopen the strait 8 p.m. Eastern time on Tuesday. Before all that happened, before that deadline came, there was talk of a ceasefire negotiated between both countries, right? Child, less than 24 hours after that, the United States of Israel bombed Lebanon, killing like 200 people, injuring 1,000 people, and Iran was like, "Hold on, I thought you said it would be no more military action, right?" The U.S. was like, "Oh, so you meant Lebanon? That Lebanon was a part of that? My bad." And Iran was like, "No, no, we closing the strait. We're closing the strait." Political headlines kind of talked a lot about the ceasefire ending. Headlines, if you watch Middle Eastern news, didn't really say that the ceasefire ended. It just said there were tensions. So, child, they met in Pakistan yesterday. Like I said, it did not go well. Y'all, it did not go well. What do y'all think about all of this? At this point, gas is still higher than giraffe coochie. Like, right? It really is. And it's going to be like that for a minute. So we have no idea when this strait is going to reopen. At this point, yes. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name in the comments. Hello. Yeah, I don't know. Listen, I don't know either. I don't know either. It's your guess is as good as mine. Because, child, this was the first time that they have met to try to talk things out. Like I said earlier, they met for 21 hours. 21 hours. That's a lot of talking and negotiating, right? A lot of flapping your mouth. So, yeah, they talked for 21 hours. It was not successful, y'all. We still, I don't want, World War III to pop off. I don't know about y'all, but I would like to still remain here. And I would like to remain, I don't want to hug Jesus, Devontae Christ, deep fried and crispy. I don't need it to be World War III. But how are y'all feeling? How are y'all doing this Sunday morning? Come on in the room, say hello. Thank you very much for the compliment. Is it why what? I'm sorry, I don't mean to mispronounce your name. Thank you very much. Thank you for the compliments. I accept all compliments. Thank you. Thank you very much. But yeah, Uh, Great lad, tea or coffee? You know, I like coffee. I had my coffee this morning. And no, Wawa, no makeup. No makeup. You know, not right now. It's early. It's still early. Um, However people choose to wear their to wear to wear whether they choose to wear makeup or not, it's on them. Yeah, I had my coffee, great lad. Had my coffee. It's time for breakfast. It's actually like lunchtime where I am, but yep. So listen, we're all out here trying to survive, y'all. We are trying to survive. Trying to survive that man in 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Like I said, JD Vance took himself out there. Hey, Lucas from the Czech Republic. Hello. I hope you're well. Yeah, JD Vance went out there, tried to talk to the folks, and it did not go well. It did not go well. How negotiation is about give and take, right? And apparently, according to the Iranian officials, the U.S. they wanted all, take, take, take. They're not willing to give. So we remain in the situation that we're in. Okay. Somebody gets to the people, right? We remain in the situation we're in. I believe the strait is closed, right? Gas and oil are still very high. We are hoping for a resolution. Autumn Love, hello. It's hard to happen because the modern superpower value their money. That's why all the allies did not send ships. You know, you're right about that because that man thought that he was going to get the allies on his side, and that did not happen. Everywhere said no. Everybody was like, this is your fight, not ours. And I feel the same way. Now, Christopher Columbus, now how you name yourself after a colonizer? Christopher Columbus, do you know what that name even stands for? How do I know? How do you know? What I do know is that you are named after a colonizer. That's what I do know. A man that raped and tortured many people. It should be a level of shame. It should be a level of shame. You should not name yourself after that man who discovered places that already existed, right? Tortured and unalived people, civilizations. You should not name yourself after him. I'd like you to really learn about Christopher Columbus. Is it Ida? Ida Vokshi? Hey, Ida, shout out to you. Hello. Good morning. How are you? Not sure what part of the world you're in, but good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Hello. Christopher Columbus, now, listen, I'm not going to cite my sources. You need to do your research. Do your research and get back at me, okay? It's all in history books. What history books are you watching? Are you reading? Which history books are you watching and reading? Ida, I already shouted out to you. Thank you for commenting. But yeah, y'all have a good Sunday morning. What are y'all doing? What's for breakfast? Okay, if you're eating breakfast, what's going on? What's on the menu for today? Is it breakfast? Is it brunch? What time is it where you are? What time is it? Hey, Big Food Channel. Let's see. You smoke? Oh, okay, you're smoking. Okay, all right. You starting early. Okay, Ida, you just had waffles. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Elise West, you're eating dinner. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Very nice. Oh, it's 8 p.m. where you are. Okay, so your day is already. So you must be. Are you in Asia? Where are you, girl? Where are you? Is it Elise? I'm hoping you're. I'm hoping I'm not misgendering you. I'm assuming you're a woman, but I can't see your profile picture. So if I got that wrong, I apologize. Mohammed, I'm from the U.S. I live in Europe. Okay, Liz. Okay, good, good. I don't like to, good. Okay, good. I didn't want to say you were a woman and you were a man. Good. Okay, Liz. Okay, girl. Okay. Ida, did I eat breakfast? No, I had coffee. I had coffee. I had coffee. I need to eat something. I had coffee and cookies. That's not breakfast. I'm about to get in here and make some eggs and some. I need to go to the boulangerie and get a baguette. Christopher Columbus, there is no way that you can know more history than what I think you know. If you knew the name, if you knew the true history behind Christopher Columbus, you would not name yourself after him. Elise. Oh, okay. Liz, I like the artwork. Okay. I can't really see it very well on the screen because it only shows a very small profile pic when I'm looking at it on the live, but congratulations on your artwork. It looks lovely from what I can tell here. But yeah, Christopher Columbus, do your history and do your research. I know a lot about that man and the things that he did and what he put into motion. You're okay, Liz, you're from Australia. Okay, okay, all right. Okay, hello from down under. Okay, hello, hello. Um, but yeah, y'all, it's really a mess right now. We're all trying to survive. Everything is going up. I don't know about Liz over in Australia, but prices have definitely gone up where I am in Europe. Prices have gone up in the US. Inflation is at record highs. Hey Dave. Inflation is at record highs, y'all. Everything is just high. It's high. Everything is high. I had hoped that these folks would get it together and negotiate, but that's really it's not really even gonna happen. Oh, Ida, tell your sister Mira hello. I said hello. Now, Christopher Columbus, how listen, Christopher Columbus, who discovered America? It wasn't Christopher Columbus. How can someone discover something that already exists? I need you to decolonize your mind. Okay? I need you to decolonize your mind. Is it hello? Is it Ferds Tech TV? Hi, from okay, over across the pond. Hello, you for come tuning in from London. Hello, hello, hello. But yeah, Christopher Columbus, I need you to do some research. Okay. Need you to do some research. No, I don't have to answer you. You do your research. I don't have to answer you. You are not going to come to my channel and demand that I do anything. You do your research and get back with me. Okay? Because if you did your research, you would know that the man that you've named yourself after didn't discover anything. How can you discover something when you have civilization that's already there? Okay? Liz, I am not in the US. I am in Europe, but I'm from the US. I am from the US. I live here in Paris. So, but yeah, Christopher Columbus, don't come over here demanding I answer anything. Okay? Talk to me right, talk to me nicer, you'll be muted. Okay? But yeah, do your homework, Christopher Columbus. We aren't naming ourselves after colonizers. There were cultures, Native American cultures that existed. There were indigenous cultures that existed in the areas where Christopher Columbus went. He didn't even mean to go. He stumbled on it and then was responsible single-handedly for the unaliving of native populations, okay? Do your research, do your history. He was a disgrace. It wasn't until many many years after after he died that Spain even yeah, yeah. He can't be trusted. It's not common knowledge to whom, Christopher Columbus. You've got the wrong knowledge. And I have to ask where you're coming in from. It's interesting because when I go certain places, like I've been around the world, and when I go to even Puerto Rico, sometimes they've got statues to Christopher Columbus, and if you really knew what that man really stood for, there's no way that people would celebrate him. Now I'm not saying all the people in Puerto Rico celebrate him, but if you really knew, ended parts of their culture, the Taino Native American culture, ended it, almost ended it. Liz, your son-in-laws. Oh, Chris. Hey, Chris from New Zealand. Hello. Your son-in-laws are from where they're visiting Australia at the moment and will be okay. Cool. I hope you have a good visit with your son-in-laws. I love it. Chris, I have not been to New Zealand. I have not. I've not been to New Zealand. I've not been to. I've not been there yet. Okay, Liz, you live on Magnetic Island. It sounds beautiful in North Queensland. It sounds beautiful. Christopher, there are worse people. We are having an oppression Olympics. We look at what Christopher Columbus started, and he ranks up there in the top. The top. Okay, the top. Is it Blake Rook? Hello, definitely. Thank you for the love from the pagan community. Okay. Okay. All right. Hey, Blake. Um. I think I might like New Zealand too. No animals that will kill me. That's important. That's important. Yeah, that is important. I do want to see the I don't know if you have these where you are, the koalas. I want to see those. I do. I mean, I guess those are in Australia, but I would love to just kind of see some koalas. Okay. Hello from okay, Blake. Hey, hey, from Wales. Hello, hello. Okay. Chris, Australia. Yeah, I thought the koalas were in Australia. You all have the nice friendly animals, right? So, yeah, New Zealand from what I've heard is beautiful. It takes a long time to get there. Literally on the other, like around the world, right? On the other end. Liz, you have hundreds. Okay, so are they dangerous? Because I feel like they might be dangerous. I feel like they're cute, but then I look at their little paws and I'm like, I don't know. Uh, Capons, you have drop bears. Yeah, bears. Yeah, I can't run very fast. I can't do the bears. Chris, I do. Listen, I understand. Trust me, I understand away from the issues being around the other end of the world. I understand. Listen, and your country is fairly neutral, right? The stuff that we're dealing with, oh my goodness, I'm not even in the country of my origin and I'm still dealing with it, right? Christopher, now you keep coming in here. What? Christopher Columbus, what are you talking about? Christopher, like I said, you can't name yourself after Columbus. You can't name yourself after a rapist and a torturer and an ender and of a person who tried to unalive mankind and unalived people, cultures, civilizations. If you knew the true history, you would not name yourself that. Oh, Chris. Okay, so that is what Christopher Columbus is saying. They're riddled with chlamydia. Really? Christopher, you let it go. You're still talking. You're still talking. Now, I did not know about the koalas. Like no one ever told me that. So, I wait a minute. Wait a minute. How did they get an STD? How do they have chlamydia? How did this happen? Did somebody do something with the koalas that they shouldn't have been doing? Mm, that's interesting. I had no idea about that. Because, you see them and they're all, really cute, and you think of them as being really cuddly. You mean to tell me they have chlamydia? Like, they can't treat that? Like, they don't give them medication? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Christopher Columbus, you're right. The King of Belgium was really awful. You're totally right about that. But there's no need for an oppression Olympics. What we do know is that there's no need to name yourself after a rapist and torturer and unaliver of people and a person who's not a hero. That's what we do know. There's no need to compare. There are plenty of evil people in the world. Some of them are still living. So it's no need to, why would you name yourself after that is my point. It's no need to do a whataboutism. What about this person? What about that person? Um, Liz is saying the ones on the island are not. Okay, good. Because I feel like somebody must have disturbed them in some bad ways. Because how can they have a sexually transmitted disease? How? That sounds absolutely horrible, right? Absolutely horrible. So yeah, y'all, this is the Sunday edition of Black Ass News. Make sure you guys comment, share, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. To talk about a lot of stuff here: politics, pop culture, comedy, Entertainment news, also about my life here in Paris, my travels around the world. I talk about all of those things. So make sure you subscribe. Liz, I will Google Magnetic Island because I'm not familiar. I'm not familiar with it. So I will do my research. Um, Chris, I live in Paris. I live in the city. Um, Capon's his more philanthropic cousin Bart Columbus. You know what? That's true. Christopher, I never said I know everything. When did I ever say that? When did I ever say that? Cole, I can't make you a mod, Cole. I don't know you. Um, what do people think of Americans in France? I mean, it's a lot of stereotypes on both sides. Overall, we generally have there's a sense of goodwill toward us. Cole, you can't be a mod. I don't know you. Overall, it's a lot of English spoken. It's a lot of Americans here. It's more and more. There are more Americans that are moving to France. I've been here for almost 4 years. And in general, again, there are stereotypes on both sides. A lot of folks say, well, Americans come in, they want to speak English, they want things done their way. I will never forget that I'm a guest here. I'm an immigrant here. Okay. So, yeah, we generally have a sense of goodwill. A lot of times when people meet us, they're like, oh, American, and they will tell you, oh, I've been to America. Oh, I want to go to America. Yeah, 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 yeah. Cap, you said you believe in Cole. You think he could mod. I don't know. I don't know Cole. Cole. Now Cole. How you gonna come to my channel talking about you want to mod? I don't know you. You don't want to be my mod. Okay, but you suggested it, not me, Cole. You suggested it, Cole. You asked me. Listen, Chris, I understand. You've got ICE in the US. I understand totally. I was in the US in September and was supposed to go back in January. Yeah, Cap, he didn't want it. He didn't want it anyway. He mad. Quiet on the set. Yeah, he mad. Cole is mad. Cole got told no, and he's mad. Quiet on the set. Yep. Uh it's but I would tell anybody, ICE is in the airports, ICE is in the US. You got to be careful. I don't care if you are a US citizen or not. They're detaining everybody, okay? Liz, you spent 3 months in the US. Where were you in the US? Where did you go? And what were your experiences? Did you like it? But yeah, I'm telling people, like, be careful if you're going. I mean, at one point people were saying they were gonna go for what is it, the big soccer match. God, I can't think of the name of it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The World Cup, right? And y'all need to be concerned about ICE. ICE is literally at the airport. And the thing about being concerned about it is that when they get you, it's not like you can call somebody and like, come get me. You're essentially detained. The US is crazy right now. Quiet on the set. Yes, you're right. Yes. Chris, I understand. Watching what's going on from the bottom of the world. Listen, I get it. I get it. The US is absolutely crazy. Crazier than the bed bugs at Motel 6, okay? Um Christopher, I didn't run to Paris. Paris has always been, I have been coming here since 2017. In 2018, I said I would love to live here, and it took me a while to make that happen. I moved in 2022. Oh, you're in NYC. Okay, okay. One of my favorite cities. I love NYC and the vibe. I feel like New York City and Paris are a lot alike in the vibes. Mangus, do I think Lamar Jackson? I don't follow football. I'm sorry. I don't know who Lamar Jackson is. I'm sorry. Who does he play for? I did watch a soccer game the other day, and I like soccer. You know, it's big here, and I like soccer. I do like it. I sat and actually watched a match. It was really good. I guess they call it football here, right? The gas prices are equivalent of US 740. Yeah, because of Trump. That man, listen, around the world, stuff is going up everywhere. Hey, Travis from New York. Mangus from Baltimore, one of my favorite cities. I love Baltimore. I have really good friends in Baltimore. Love Baltimore. I'm from Detroit, so Baltimore and Detroit, I feel, we're like kindred spirits. We're a lot alike. Some of my good friends are there. America does have is having a very hard time right now. But you know, a lot of it is deserved. It's based upon who folks voted into office. So we're getting some things that folks voted for. And of course they'll say they didn't vote for it. Yeah, Travis, I got out. I was like, oh, I got to get out. I'm trying hard to stay here. My family is still in the US, so you know, of course I'm coming back. I'm visiting, but yeah, it's a lot going on. Quite honestly, I believe it too. I think they cheated. I think they lied. Definitely lied. Somebody lying. Somebody lying. So, Liz, you went from San Francisco to New York, drove from New York to Boston, across the Niagara Falls, down to Pittsburgh, over the water. Listen, you went all the places. I love it. You really did. You did a lot. Okay. You hit all the areas. I've never been to San Francisco. I'm sure that was amazing. I've been to New York. I've been to Boston. I've never been to Niagara Falls. I have been to Pittsburgh, and you went over to Washington D.C. Right? You had a great trip. Yeah, Travis. You know they did gave that man. People actually voted for him 3 times. That's the crazy thing about it. 3 times people voted for that man. 3 times. 3 times. So yeah, we're unfortunately paying the price for all of that. Everything every day is something new. Every day is something different. Christopher, Africa is on the list. I visited Africa. I love it. I went to South Africa. I love it. There are a lot of Americans that are moving to Ghana. A lot of people say that Ghana is gentrified now. So yeah, I definitely have more visiting I plan to do in West Africa. I went to South Africa and loved it, but I want to visit more Senegal, Ghana, maybe Angola, and some other countries, right? Also, East Africa as well. I want to do Kenya, so I've got a lot of plans for Africa and visiting Africa. Travis, yeah, I'm tired of all the crying too. Cause it's like at this point I tell people have the day you voted for, right? Have the day you voted for. Cause I mean I'm amongst the 92%. And Travis, I'm assuming that you are probably amongst the 87%. So yeah, people are getting what they're getting what they voted for. They voted for it. This is what they voted for. So it's like put your big girl panties on and big boy drawers on. Okay. Liz, you flew from Washington to Florida, drove around Florida. Oh, okay, okay. You had a great trip. You really did. That's how I feel like if you're traveling to the US, that's how you got to do it. You went to some areas that I've never been to. I've never been to Washington State. It's I mean, and that's the thing. I think a lot of times people talk about Americans for not traveling, not realizing that the US is big as hell. Like you can literally, you know, what is that, 50 states and territories. Like there are a few places that I want to go, like to travel in the US. I do want to go to Hawaii. I know Hawaii is not the best place to go right now, all the stuff they got going on. I know the Hawaiians have asked us to stay our asses away from there. I would love to visit Hawaii. I would love to go to Fiji. I would also love to go. I've been to California, but I want to go to like San Diego, the Bay. I would love to go visit that area. So, everywhere else, like, you know, DC is one of my favorite cities. I love New Orleans. Always, New Orleans is special to me. Of course, Detroit, where I'm from, right? Atlanta, where my family is from. But it's not too many places like, you know, I've been all over, but those are some of the areas that I want to go back to visit. Let's see. San Diego. Yes, quiet on the set is I've heard it's bomb. I've heard the weather is beautiful. I've heard it's just a beautiful area to be in. I want to experience it. I want to experience it. I want to definitely go and visit. So I want to do also one of those Napa Valley, like I mean I know it's a different area, but I want to go like the Napa Valley trains, the wine train. Yeah, with my homegirls. Yeah, I definitely want to do that. I want to go to like Martha's Vineyard. I want to do that. I want to do all of those things. So it's a few things that I still have to do. Hey, is it Flea Cat? Hey, Flea Cat. Yeah, so that's the plan. Like, I haven't stopped. I definitely, it's like when I go back home, I'm so about my family. I'm like, I'm with my family all the time with my, and I just get to where I'm going and just stay there. But I need to do some extended time of going to those places that I really want to go to. So, in the US, but there are still some places that I definitely want to travel to within the US. Canada, I mean, it's outside of the US, it's in North America, but Toronto is the vibe. One of my favorite cities, Toronto for sure. So, the good thing about Toronto is only like 3.5 hours from my mother's house, from my mom's house in Michigan. So, yeah, not very far at all. Thank you, Christian. Oh my goodness. Love right back to you. I love South Africa. Oh my goodness, Christian. Yeah. Went to Cape Town, my daughter and I, a couple years ago. We had a great time. Great place. Beautiful, 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 beautiful country. Honestly, like just the beauty that is in South Africa that I saw is unbeatable. 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 Had a great time there. Really did. Had a great time. So, all right, y'all. It's getting what we've been talking for 30 minutes. Yeah, I really did like Cape Town. It was a great place to visit. Now, Christopher, you being rude. Christopher, what's going on with you? Did you drink your coffee this morning? Have you had your medication? I'm just gonna put you in a timeout. Hold on. Because you're not gonna come to my channel and be rude to me. You're not gonna do that, Christopher Columbus. Christopher. It's giving a person that needs to take their medication. He can't hear me now. But yeah, I put him in timeout for a little bit because you know, people don't have any home training. Right, Travis, right, being disrespectful. You know, being disrespectful. I'm not the one or the two. And I respond to people how they respond to me. And I've already told him. I already gave him a warning. But yeah, he's not gonna listen. He's not gonna mess up my Sunday. Okay. We're still gonna have a great Sunday, y'all. I don't know what y'all got planned for the day. I'm about to get dressed, get out here in these streets for a little bit, these Parisian streets, and have a good rest of my day. Thank you all so much for joining me. I'm going to try to do more lives. Like I said, I tried to record this. It just wasn't working out. So I was like, let me just go ahead and go live and talk to the people. But I'll try to do some more videos later. Like my phone was acting really crazy. My storage is always full. Okay. I have two phones and both of them are always full. So couldn't quite record the video, but I'll do some more about how those negotiations went. Because man, it's like we're cooked, literally. We're cooked. We're cooked. I hate to say it, but we're cooked. But y'all just, have a good rest of your Sunday. Thank you so much for joining. Travis, thank you. Who else we got here? Christian, Felicat, Quiet on the set, Liz. Um, let's see, who else? Mangus. Who else? Chris. Let's see. Cole and his mod ass. Want to be a mod ass. Is it Cap-Ons? Liz, of course. Is it Ferd's Tech TV? Who else? Who else we got on here? I did say Chris, of course, from, is it New Zealand, right? Who else? Who else? I'm going through the list now of who joined us. Big Food Channel. Yes, Big Food Channel. Ida. Thank you. Mohammed. Hey, Mohammed. Who else we had to join us today? Lucas. Great Lad 20. Autumn Love. Is it Wawa? Wawanka. And there's one other person, I can't pronounce their profile thing. But thank you all so much for joining me. Stay tuned to more lives, more Black Ass News. I will be updating you on what's going on with this war, with this situation. Stay tuned to more videos today, updating you the latest about what's going on just in politics, pop culture, comedy, news. Y'all have a great Sunday. Enjoy your Sunday. Hug your loved ones. Breathe a little bit. We all need to breathe a little bit. And y'all have a good rest of your day. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and love.